It's time to get out our universal mounting plates. These are 3/16 inch steel, 4 inch by 6 inch, with lots of holes for mounting options for different projects. We start by using this clear template. This is mainly just to align where we want the holes to go in the top of our leg. There's additional holes there for larger, different profile legs. We're just going to use this to mark our holes before we drill. We use a Forstner bit to make sure that we get the perfect placement of these holes. If you use a normal drill bit, sometimes those like to wander and your holes will end up offset a little bit. The Forstner bit's the way to go on this one. And now it's time to epoxy in some threaded inserts. You don't want to use too much epoxy for this step. When you put that insert in, the epoxy spreads around nicely and you don't want it to all pool in the bottom of the hole, which could prevent the bolt from going all the way in. You also want to avoid getting epoxy on the inside threads because once that cures, you won't be able to screw the bolt in. Now it's time to mount the top plates, and we're using the M5 25mm long bolts. You can use M6s and M6 inserts if you want, but we find the M5s are strong enough for this. Don't worry about those bolt heads not being flush to the plate. We've got a solution for that coming up. It's time to position our legs on the underside of our bench and use a pencil to mark where they are. Once our legs are located and traced, we use our mounting plate template to pocket out the area so that those top plates can mount flush with the underside of our bench. Now this step isn't critical, but it just creates a nicer look and a smoother bottom of our bench, which a lot of customers appreciate. Once we've got that pocket complete, we use our mounting plate insert to mark the holes that we used to bolt the plates onto the legs. This way we can use a Forstner bit or a router to pocket out an area that those bolts are going to sit into. Now it's time to mark our holes so that we can put some inserts in and bolt these legs on. Once our inserts are in, it's time to mount our legs, and you can really see how clean this is finishing up. Next up, we're adding some Rubio Monocoat oil, and this is going to finish these legs up nice and provide a nice durable finish. Then we remount our top plates, and we're ready to mount the legs. Once you've got those bolts snugged up, it's time to check out the finished product. You've seen how we utilized our game-changing templates and mounting plates to create these U-shaped legs and X-shaped legs. We've got 3 sizes in each shape, so we've got bench, coffee, and dining. Let us know if you have any questions on how to utilize any of this, and we'll be happy to answer. Don't forget to like and subscribe.